Now then, would it be possible to have supper, like other people?
Viney, just serve supper. I'll put Mildred to sleep. Justin's asleep.
I might as well leave the L-A-D-D-E-R.
You devil. You think I'm so easily gotten rid of? You've a thing or two to learn. I've got nothing better to do and nowhere to go. And nobody here has attempted to control her. The greatest problem I have is how to discipline her without breaking her spirit. No. Ink. I-N-K. Here. Down, under, up, and be careful of the needle. You keep out of the ink, and maybe I can keep out of trouble. These blots are her handiwork. I just don't know how I can ever help. All right, let's begin with temperance. Bad girl. Good girl. Very good girl.
What are you saying to her?
Oh, I was just making conversation, saying it was a sewing card.
But does that mean that to her?
No, she won't know what spelling is until she knows what a word is.
Yet you keep spelling to her. Why?
I like to hear myself talk.
The captain says it's like spelling to a fence post.
Does he?
Is it?
No, it's how I watch you talk to Mildred.
Mildred.
Any baby. Grown-up gibberish, baby talk gibberish. Do they understand one word of it to start? Somehow they begin to, if they hear it. I'm letting Helen hear it.
Other children are not impaired.
Oh, there's nothing impaired in that head of hers. Works like a mousetrap.
But after a child hears how many words, Miss Annie? 1 million?
I guess no mother's ever minded enough to count.
What is she saying?
I spelled card, she spelled cake. No, it's still a finger game, no meaning. What she has to learn first is that everything has a name.
And when will she learn this?
Maybe after 1,000,001 words?
I should like to learn these letters, Miss Annie.
I'll teach you in the morning. That makes 500,000 each.
It's her bedtime.
Why did she get a treat? For stabbing me?
I'm sorry, Miss Annie. Well, we catch our flies with honey, I'm afraid. We just simply don't have the heart for much else, and many, many times she simply cannot be compelled.
Yes, I'm very much the same way myself. The more I think, the more certain I am that obedience is the gateway through which knowledge enters the mind of a child. Viney, is breakfast ready? Breakfast ready.
We lost this out 2 years earlier when he outthought us on Vicksburg.
Outthought is a peculiar word for a butcher, Jimmy.
Harness maker, wasn't he?
I said butcher. His only virtue as a soldier was in his numbers, which he led to slaughter, with no more regard than for so many sheep.
But even if in that sense he was a butcher, the
And a
fact...
drunken one, at that.
Agreed, Father. If his own people said he was, I couldn't argue the...
Well then, Jimmy, what is it that you wish to admire in such a man? The butchery or the drunkenness?
Neither, Father. Only the fact that he beat us.
He didn't.
Is it your contention we won the war, sir?
He didn't beat us at Vicksburg. We lost Vicksburg by stupidity verging on treason.
I would have said we lost Vicksburg because Grant was one thing no Yankee general was before him.
Drunk? I doubt it.
Obstinate.
Obstinate. Could any of them compare, even in that, with old Stonewall? If he'd been there, we'd still have Vicksburg. What's the matter there, Sam?
Miss Annie, you see she's accustomed to helping herself from our plates to anything she wants.
Yes, but I'm not accustomed to it.
No, of course not. Viney,
Jimmy, give her something to quiet her.
But her table manners are the best she has.
let her this time, Miss Sullivan. It's the only way we can get any adult conversation in around here. If my son's even counts as intelligent. I'll get you another plate.
I have a plate, thank you.
Miss Annie, I'm afraid what Captain Keller says is only too true. She'll just persist in this until she gets her own way.
Viney, bring Miss Sullivan another plate.
I have a plate. There's nothing wrong with my plate. I intend to keep it.
Ha! You see why they took Vicksburg?
Miss Sullivan, one plate or another is hardly a matter to struggle with a deprived child.
I'd sooner have a more heroic issue
No,
myself.
I really must insist. Now she's hurt herself.
No, she hasn't.
Will you please let her hands go?
Miss Annie, you just simply do not know the child well enough.
I know an ordinary tantrum when I see one, and a badly spoiled child.
Here, here.
Miss Sullivan, you would have a better understanding of your pupil if you had some pity in you. Now kindly do...
Pity? For this tyrant? The whole house turns on her whims. Is there anything she wants but doesn't get? I'll tell you what I pity. That the sun will never rise and set for her all of her life. And every day, you're telling her that it will. What good will your pity do her when you're under the strawberries, Captain Keller?
Kate, for the love of heaven, will you...
Miss Annie, I don't think it serves to lose our temper.
It does you good, that's all. It's easier to just feel sorry for her than to actually do anything about it, isn't it?
I fail to see where you have taught her anything yet, Miss Sullivan.
I'll begin this minute if you'll leave the room.
Leave the room.
Everyone, please.
Miss Sullivan, you are here as a hired teacher and nothing more. And not to lecture
I
me-
can't unteach her 6 years of pity if you can't stand up to one tantrum. Old Stonewall indeed. Mrs. Keller, you promised me help.
Indeed, I did. We truly want
Then
to.
leave me alone with her, now.
Katie, will you come outside with me? At once, please.
Out, please.
Heaven's sakes.
If it takes all summer, General.
This girl, this cub of a girl, presumes. I'll tell you, I'm of half a mind to ship her back to Boston before the week is out. You can inform her so from me.
I, Captain?
She's a hireling. Now I want it made clear that unless there is an apology in a complete change of manner, she goes back on the next train. Will you make that quite clear?
And where will you be, Captain, while I'm making it quiet?
At the office.
What am I going to do, Miss Kate? It's noontime and dinner's coming, and I didn't get them breakfast dishes out of there yet.
Just run along, Martha.
Oh, I can't wait out here a minute longer, Kate. Why, this could go on all afternoon, too.
I'll tell the captain you called.
You hear what Miss Kate say? You run along and tend your own business. Shoo!
Say what you like, Kate, but that child's a killer. I need to remind you that all the killers are cousins to General Robert E. Lee, and I don't know who that girl is.
You give me her, Miss Kate. I'll send her off back to her crib.
This baby never gives me a minute's worry.
This babe's the angel of the family. No question about that.
What happened? She ate from her plate with a spoon, and she folded her napkin.
Folded her napkin?
The room's a mess, but the napkin is folded. I'll be in my room, Mrs. Keller.
My Helen folded her napkin. Folded her napkin.
This soul, this blind, deaf, mute woman. Can nothing be done to unbury this human soul? The whole neighborhood would rush to save this woman if she were buried alive by the caving in of a pit, and labor with zeal until she were dug out. Now if there were one who had much as patience as zeal, he might awaken her to a consciousness of war mortal.
Annie, you there? Hush. Annie, what's that noise? It's just a cot, Jenny. Where are they pushing it? To the dead house. Annie, does it hurt to be dead?
There's schools outside. Schools where they teach blind ones, worse than you, to read and write. There's schools outside where
You
they...
ain't going to school, are you, Annie?
When I grow up,
You ain't either, Annie. You're gonna stay here and take care of me.
I'm going to school when I grow up.
But you said we'd be together forever and ever.
I'm going to school when I grow up.
Little girl, I must tell you, your brother is going on a journey soon.
Annie!
Goodbye, Annie. Don't tell anyone you came from here.
Right.
Don't tell anyone.
When you learn how.
Annie, it hurts to be dead forever.
Might awaken her to a consciousness of her immortal nature. The chance is small indeed. With a smaller chance, they would have dug desperately for her in the caving in of a pit. And is the life of the soul any less important than that of the body?